Hey guys, here Steve Welch with Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. I'm going to answer a question that I got here on the Prius. This is the Prius Prime, and basically what I'm going to answer here is how you plug in the plug-in Prius. So this is your Prime. This now you could have several different colors. I'm going to show you this. This is exactly how they have it ready for us. And usually what they'll do is you'll kind of see everything in here like this. This is your all-weather mats are in here. All of your plug-in is right here. All right, now keep in mind on your Prius Prime, you do not have to plug it in order to use it. You can drive it just like a regular Prius and never plug it in, and it's not going to hurt anything. You can run it that way. The only thing is if you have a plug-in, it probably makes sense that you'd like to plug it in. So that being said, I'll show you over here, just like every other Toyota, your gas door is on this side. Your plug-in door, though, will be on your opposite side, which is going to be right here. Push it in, it comes out. You can kind of see what you've got here. You pop this out, there's your plug-in. So if you go to a charging station, you don't even need to pull your plug out of the car. Your charging station plug will plug right in there. So you don't have to worry about pulling anything out, but you can put that in there. You can pop this in and have that kind of held there for you and put the plug in there and just let the thing charge. That being said, if you're at home, and here's something else too, a lot of people think that you have to have some kind of special charging station installed in your house or something like that. You don't. You need a regular plug in order for this to work, or you can use the like a plug like what you'd have your clothes dryer on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up, and bear with me here real quick while I rip this plastic off here. All right, so basically here I'm going to show you how this is going to come here. Now you're going to get your instructions here, your charging cable and all that's your how to charge it here. I'm going to throw this off to the side just so that I can show you what you get here. So you'll notice, like I said, a regular plug. You plug it just into any outlet, just like you'd think. All right, and you'll notice on the back side here, you have the plug like you would have noticed on the on one of your charging stations. So I'm going to take this plastic off here, and then we'll take the rest of this bubble wrap off over here. But so anyway, we're just I'm going to kind of leave that in there just because it's going to be too hard to take it apart. But what you'll notice, this is your plug. You pop your cap off your plug. You can see this is how your plug looks on pretty much everything else. And I'm going to move this over here. So what you do is you push your plug in here just like that. You saw the clip. So you have this thing will pop in, it'll clip right there. So once that clips in, then all you need to do is use your regular plug-in here, and you will just charge it regular from your house. So you don't have to worry about anything else with that. So you can kind of see everything else that's running through here. This is kind of an inverter. So that's your charger, your inverter. So it's, like I said, it's a pretty easy thing. And I believe they have a second cord that you can get, which is the one that would do the other charge. So now, a lot of people ask how much time to a full charge. Full charge on your Prius is going to be about 5.5 hours. And that's just plugged into your wall. If you plug it into like a dryer type socket, which is your 220, then, and you have that plug for that, then it's going to charge you in about 2.5 hours to 3 hours, somewhere around in there. But you'll see, and pull that off. Really easy to pull that off. And then what I'm going to show you too, and I'm going to kind of move this stuff out of the way a little bit here, is that the other question that you might have is what do you do with it after you're done charging? So we're going to move this over here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these mats out just to be able to kind of show you here. And then what you'll see, you lift this up. I'm going to move this right out of the way, and you'll be able to see down in here, this is the compartment. And what most people do is they put that charging cord You go back and forth in this compartment, and you dip it down in that compartment. And then you take this back here, and you see you got your little compartment area right there, and you pop that down. Now, I will tell you, depending on which version of the Prius Prime that you have different ways that you can charge the vehicle. Now, on the lower levels, when you charge it, you're going to start charging as soon as you plug in the vehicle. So you plug it into the wall, it's going to start charging. On the advanced versions of it, you're going to be able to set the time that you charge the vehicle. So basically, you'll hop in, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fire this up here. But you see your big screen here, which is really cool on the Prius. And then you'll hit, we'll wait for this to come up. I'm going to hit menu here. Okay, so menu, and then we can kind of go into our settings here, and you can kind of see what's going on. General, Bluetooth, navigation, you can put everything through here. Let me see. Vehicle, maintenance, customize, you can do all this stuff here. Data services, I mean, you can go through a lot of things that are here. And you'll be able to see, pop up right here. All right, energy, past record, traffic, and that. And now you come to charge schedule. So when you're on your eco mode, which, sorry, it took me a second to get there. I hadn't done this in a while. So you go into your eco mode, which is your leaf here, your info. You're going to hit charge schedule. Sorry about that. Going to hit your charge schedule. And then what you'll see when you're doing your charge schedule, you can hit add. And then you can say, I'm going to depart the house at 7, at 6, at 8. All right, so we're going to say I'm going to depart the house at 8 a.m. And that's when I want to have a full charge by then, all right? So you're telling the car whatever it needs to do. So you're going to pull the energy later in the day, or basically meaning in the middle of the night. So you're going to pull it when there's less demand, so it helps to be a little bit more eco-friendly while you're pulling it. Hang on a second. I'm going to lower this climate thing so that we can actually hear each other. And then this right here, so if you go to climate prep and hit on, then what you're going to do is you're going to hit save, and it's going to show that on Sunday, which is what tomorrow is, that you leave at 8 o'clock, and that you're going to prep the climate to whatever you have your climate set. So it's going to use your house electricity to have your primer set, or to have your interior temperature set. So if you set it to heat and it's going to be 30 degrees outside, it's going to, or at least set your temperature, and then it's going to be at 30 degrees outside. It's going to try to do that. Now this right here says 66. Tomorrow I think we're going to be probably in the 70s. So it might just go ahead and get on a little bit, cool it down a little bit, make sure it's at 66 when we leave. Overnight, it's supposed to be in the actually in the 30s tomorrow. So that right there would give you heat to 66. But it's going to pull that from your plug on your house. All right. Now you'll see the other thing. You can hit charge now. So if you were actually plugged in, charge now would work for you. If you hit it now, it's going to show you there, and you're ready to charge. So now I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to edit this. So now let's say that first I'm going to shut off charge now. I'm going to hit edit, come back, and maybe I don't want climate prep. So I'm just going to charge it, but I don't want the climate prepped for being able to charge it. So now you see I shut this on, turn this off. I can do all that very easily. I can turn all that off. So I could say, all right, well, this Sunday I'm not leaving, so I'm going to turn that off. Or I can say, all right, well, here's this, but maybe this Sunday I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this Sunday at a different time. I'm leaving for, say, church at 12 p.m. All right, so now it's going to look for 12 p.m., so it's going to charge it when it's best to charge it, and then it's going to kind of top it off for you. So it'll always have your battery charged to full when you're looking to do it. Now, realizing Saturday and Sunday, you're probably not charging it on those days for most people because you have a weekend, unlike us in the car industry. So you can do this. But see, you can change everything right here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So you can hit all of those and say, I always leave for work at 7 a.m. and I want climate prep, and I'm going to departure, and it shows every one that you're leaving at 7 a.m. or at whichever time that you set it for, and it's going to climate prep, and it shows weekend, right? So I can shut both of these off. So now it's shutting all of those off your calendar. So you can change those, you can do what you want to with those, but it's going to help you to make the best use of the power grid and everything else. So definitely. So I wanted to show you, number one, how to charge it. Number two, how to set your schedule for the charging. Not everyone will let you do the schedule. So you may have a Prius Prime and it doesn't let you do that. But just remember, in order to get to there, you hit your home button, hit your app suite button when you come up. Actually, don't hit your app suite button. Hit your home button. Missed it. There we go. We'll hit our info button, and we'll hit our charge schedule button. So, like I said, it's they're few and far between on a lot of these primes, but when you find them, they're really nice. You just kind of have to figure out how to get there. I said you can move all of these. App suite, that's where you actually have your app. You can connect your phone, do your destinations, you can do all that. Info is going to give you your charge schedule. You can also hit it right here, and it'll jump right into your charge schedule. So it's not that difficult. Sometimes it takes me a second to find it, but you can also see your past record. It'll show how you've been driving, everything else that you've been doing, traffic. You can also look up weather information. You can see, your local area for like Doppler radar, stuff like that. So this screen's actually pretty cool. But definitely it's a great car. So hopefully I helped you out here. Sorry for the little hiccup there. I know you guys will probably hammer me in the comments for it, but I do love these cars. The Prius is really awesome on this, and the plug-in Prius, I will tell you, I've had people tell me they're getting astronomical amounts of fuel economy just because of the way they drive their car. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to show you the window sticker just because I want to, because you're going to see what this thing's rated at. So if you look over here, you're going to see 54 on gas, which is just the same as any other Prius. But when you have electricity and gasoline, it's rated at 133. All right. Now, depending on how you drive it and how you charge it, you'll get different. Like I said, I had a customer of mine just recently, and he told me that he was getting, on average, from what his screen told me, he's getting 192 miles per gallon. Just because of the way he drives it, the way he charges it, doesn't live far from work, pretty much drives mostly on electricity to work. You can drive up to 80 miles an hour and up to 25 miles from your house on a full charge. So that's all part of the Prius Prime, that is, and it is a awesome vehicle. But and you have a little bit different on the back here as well on the Prime, so while you're looking at that. But Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. Love to show you one of these or any of the other vehicles that we've got. Definitely let me know if I can help you with anything, any questions. Feel free to email me. It's at Steven, or let me back that up. It's at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. Sorry about that. buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com is my Yahoo email, so definitely send me an email there. I'll be more than happy to respond to it, or you can definitely put a comment in the comment section, and I'm more than happy to respond to those as well. I do try to respond to all of them. So Steve Welch from Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. I sure hope you guys have a great day. It's a beautiful one. Definitely let me know if I can help you guys out. Like, subscribe. Appreciate every one of you. Have a good day.